Decentralization is the key to freeing humanity from governments and their money printing machine. In this way, cryptocurrencies can be the new global revolution. Every cryptocurrency wants to contribute to this revolution in some way. But in this channel, we look at one of the most special ones, named XRP. Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Marker. We are here with the hottest economic, financial, and of course cryptocurrency, especially XRP news. Susan Friedman, the International Policy Counsel for Ripple, has highlighted the consequences of the lack of regulatory clarity in the US. The crypto industry offshore push will prevent the US ability to monitor illicit activity in the industry. How Asia is fueling XRP distribution amid American pushback. According to data acquired from XRP-Scan, the number of active XRP accounts has surpassed 4.5 million, with a large percentage of these accounts coming from Asia. As expected, Ripple accounted for being the largest holder of the token. Binance held the second position with a couple of billion XRP tokens. However, a notable percentage of XRP's distribution is the amount held by the Asian crypto community. To drive this point further, consider this Upbit. The South Korea exchange also holds millions of XRP spread across different wallets. Besides a desire to hold the token, Ripple's presence in the region could have impacted this trust. The firm has previously partnered with various financial institutions while acting as a remittance provider. Another reason for the Asian input are the regulatory challenges the project has been facing in the US. As the matter lingered, Ripple seemed to shift its focus from considering the Joe Biden-led nation as its mainstream base. Well, it seems Asians are wiser than Americans. In my opinion, this would be the main reason the US economy is starting lagging in this sector, which will have a key role to play in the future. Why Taylor Swift and Gary Gensler agree on crypto, and why Congress pushed back. Will digital assets be regulated as securities? That is the million ether question. Even Taylor Swift wanted to know. Swift ultimately determined the answer was yes, hence her decision to reject an endorsement deal with the failed crypto exchange FTX. Although her legal team handled the situation, her decision is very level-headed. So well done, Taylor. But regulators are still grappling with this issue, which took center stage at Tuesday's House Financial Services Committee hearing. Chair Patrick McHenry pressed Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler 6 times on a straightforward question: is Ether a commodity or a security? And 6 times, Gensler refused to classify it as one or the other. Taylor Swift said no to FTX. Gensler didn't say anything, but rather sat idle and allowed it to happen under his watch. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to find out someday that he encouraged it behind the scenes. At this juncture, only Congress can save the crypto industry from the overreach of federal regulators. Blockchain allies in the House and Senate, from Democratic Senator Kristen Gillibrand to the Republican House Majority Whip Tom Emmer, are determined to set clear and innovation-friendly rules for this new asset class. To assert the role of Congress, Representative Warren Davidson went so far as to introduce a bill on Thursday that would remove Gensler as SEC chair. A proposal of this kind is known in DC circles as a messaging bill. Zimbabwe to create new digital currency backed by gold. Zimbabwe will soon introduce a gold-backed digital currency meant to stabilize the local unit from its continued depreciation against the dollar, state-run Sunday Mail reported, citing central bank governor John Mangugia. This will allow those holding small amounts of Zimbabwe dollars to exchange their money for digital tokens to store value and hedge against currency volatility, the report said. Interesting. This may stop the country from being exploited by the West. Let's congratulate Zimbabwe. But hold on, guys, isn't it better to say congratulations to its government, as the government creates and controls it? Who's going to audit the gold? The government? Actually, I'm doubtful if it's in a decentralized way. Canada's striking federal workers call on Trudeau to speed up contract talks. A union representing some 155,000 striking Canadian public workers called on Saturday for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to speed up negotiations over a deal for higher wages and work-from-home guarantees. A wide range of public services, from tax returns to passport renewals, have been affected since Wednesday, when about 120,000 workers under the Treasury Board and over 35,000 revenue agency workers, represented by Public Service Alliance of Canada Union, went on strike. Bed Bath & Beyond filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Bed Bath & Beyond filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on Sunday after a years-long decline in sales doomed the home goods retailer. In a statement on Sunday, the company said its Bed Bath & Beyond and Bye Bye Baby stores will remain open as the company begins its efforts to effectuate the closure of its retail locations. 6th Street will provide the company with $240 million in debtor-in-possession financing, which will allow the company to continue operations during its wind-down process. Our teams have worked with incredible purpose to support and strengthen our beloved banners, Bed Bath & Beyond and Bye Bye Baby CEO Sue Gove said in a statement. We deeply appreciate our associates, customers, partners, and the communities we serve, and we remain steadfastly determined to serve them throughout this process. We will continue working diligently to maximize value for the benefit of all stakeholders. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and watch our other videos to know more about XRP, Ripple, and all world's economic news.